Hey, welcome to the channel. Back again on the KTM 450 EXC project. Been trying to put out a video about every week or two, so this is the next one. And I'm trying to kind of throw out videos that I think are going to really help you. I mean, I've made a lot of videos, and they're not necessarily in order. You'll actually see on the bike improvements I've made that I haven't talked about yet. So probably a video is going to come out about that later. Today, though, just a quick video. I'm getting ready to take off for Thailand, and I'm going to a conference there with my organization, and then I'm going to do some riding in the jungle with a buddy of mine there. So I'm looking forward to that. He's got a bike set up for me, and off we're going to go. So on the KTM, one complaint people often have on the 4-strokes is they get flame out, they call it. That means where you're, or just, we would just say in the old, normal language, it stalls, right? So you're going over a hill and you're in low gear and you're using your clutch, and boom, you drop it a little too fast and boom, it dies, which usually results in stopping forward momentum and quite often just falling over, especially if you're loaded up with heavy stuff. And especially on the 450, because it's an enduro bike, it's made a race bike. It's made for higher RPMs and for quick acceleration, and so you can have that problem. Where the 500 has probably a heavier crank on it to allow for that, because the weight of the crank or the center of the engine gives it momentum, like a flywheel on a truck or a car. The bigger it is, the more low end you have, more momentum will be sustained even without giving it gas, so to speak. So there's something you can do to change your bike to give it more low end, more of that forward momentum, more of that torque. And it's called the clutch weight. So I bought a clutch weight, an 11 ounce. Mainly got the 11 ounce because you didn't have to change the cover, because the cover will have to come out more if you have anything bigger than the 11 ounce, and even that one, there's a chance of it rubbing on the your cover. So in this video, I'm just going to show it to you. I'm not doing an extensive installation. I'm going to show you how to basically set up to do it. You can go on a website that I'm going to write down, and you can see how they do it. They do it step by step by the people who sell it. And there's many kinds you can buy. This one was about 50 bucks, plus shipping, of course. What difference does it make? Basically, it helps to lower the RPMs and give you more power at low RPMs. So you'll find yourself, you can lug second, third more easily without it like sputtering, which is really great on an adventure bike, because you still have that long-term go fast down the highway, but when you're on tight trails with extra weight on your bike, it actually contributes to a little bit more power on the low end. Yeah, so I'll get right into the video showing you how I did it. It's fairly simple, and I'll put a few notes in. So I recommend it. Give it a try. It will really transform your bike, especially if you want to do more just simple trail riding or adventure riding and you're not so much into competition. Okay, let's do it. What the heck is that? Hey, that's the next project on the KTM 450. This is a weight that is going to go on my clutch. This is an 11 ouncer. Kind of excited to try it out. I've been riding the bike. It's very peaky. It's like riding a 2-stroke. It just whips up there super quick, wheelies, stuff like that. I'm hoping this will calm it down a little bit, make it a little more tractor-like for getting out on the trails and keeping it from stalling, things like that. So my first step to do is I'm going to take off the clutch plate, the clutch cover there, and I've just got it laying on the side so I don't have to drain the oil, because I just changed the oil, so don't want to have to do that again. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Okay, got these bolts all loosened up here. They are different lengths, so might want to pay attention to that. But it's pretty obvious which ones are which. When you put them in, you'll see. Got that spring on there. I don't think I even need to take that spring off. So we got 2 long ones, 3 short ones. And this feels like it's already come loose, so I'm just going to fold that back. I'm not even going to remove that spring. Don't need to. Just set that right in there. See, we've got a nice O-ring in here. It's not even, I like that. It's not even a gasket. Look at that, clean a little bit there. So now what I got to do is take these off, and then I'm going to put the weight right on top of there. And they gave me some new screws to go in there that they say I should use. So I'm going to use these. These are also 8mm, I believe. Yep, I've been using my faithful DeWalt. Do have to be careful. I'm not torquing with that. Just using it for removing and putting them back in, and then I can torque with my torque wrench. All right, let's go over here. Give it a try. See what happens. Okay, I got the weight in. Gosh, I just totally forgot to film. But basically, you just take all the screws out and you set the weight on top, and then you put the new screws in, and then you put your cover back on. And they say there's some danger that it may actually rub on the cover, but I haven't had any trouble with that. Firing it up. Doesn't seem to be any problem. So yeah, I can't wait to try that out. It's kind of late tonight, but hope I can try that out tomorrow. That part. So far so good. Got a nice turn there.